Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Koenig Bauer. My name is Chris Travis.
Hello, my name is Eric Frank, and Chris and I both work for Koenig Bauer in Dallas, Texas. We are very proud of our large format solutions and the innovative technology we're going to bring for you here today. Print is alive and well, packaging is thriving, and large format printing is absolutely growing. We're going to give you a 360-degree view of the entire production chain with large format technology only from KBA, Koenig Bauer. From printing to pre-press to finishing, everything from a single source, everything you see here made in Europe. So, of course, our large format portfolio is our repeater 145 and our repeater 164. If we could roll the video, we'll get right into it.
Yes, so we are here at drupa. We want to take you to our Customer Experience Center, which is in Radebeul. And here we will show you our Packaging Center. So what do you see on the screen right here? You see our repeater 145. Koenig Bauer have two large format presses, a 164 and a 145. Here we have the 145. You can see it's a 7-color and double coater. It has fully automatic non-stop feeder that you see there, together with logistics. It has fully automatic non-stop delivery. This press runs at a crazy speed of 18,000 sheets an hour.
So, Chris, one of the misnomers in the printing industry is that things are slower on large format. Everything we can do on medium format, we can do in large format. Koenig Bauer is the pioneer, the inventor, and the world leader in large format. And why is that, Chris?
So I'm gonna have to, my script's not working, so.
Yeah, I'll feed you.
Yeah,
Show us what we're seeing on the screen.
So here you see the press running at 18,000 sheets an hour. That's a world record for large format presses. This press has inline color control and a host of features, Analox roller sleeves that we'll explain to you as we move forward. And now we can play the next video.
Yes, and this is all integrated via our Print Fusion system, which is the automatic system for exchanging information between pre-press and the printing process. It's using PAX as well as CloudFlow for the production suite. Chris, you want to explain this or you want to move on?
Yes, no, we can, let's probably move on, Eric.
All right, let's go to the next video, please. And we're going to get an ultra close look at the make-ready process on our repeater 145. So we can see the list of jobs that are going to be processed. Chris, why don't you take us through that?
Yes, so what you can see here now on this movie is that we will now change plates. And so on our 145 press, we have our simultaneous plate change. The simultaneous plate change allows you to change all plates at the same time, all plates off and all plates on. We use a dedicated drive on the plate cylinder that allows us to do this. This dedicated drive runs the plate cylinder 100% of the time.
Absolutely. And we have a system called Plate Stretch, which carries out compensation for fan out of the sheet. The adjustments are no longer done manually. They're done from the console in 0.2 millimeter measurements, laterally and circumferentially, and that helps improve quality and reduce waste. But what are we seeing right now?
Yeah, what you're seeing here now is our fully automatic non-stop feeder. So high-speed production, we don't want to continue in production all of the time and not having to stop the press. So here you can see the new pile is being delivered with our logistics system. It's being raised up to the auxiliary pile, and then the top pile is being held by a series of swords. Those swords will retract and then allow for continuous operation. You can see the automatic guided vehicle is returning to the delivery and then or back to your stock room to put more substrate onto the logistics. This allows for non-stop production. And if you did see something there, you saw that there was no operator. This is a fully automatic feature. Here we go into our drying system where we have our dryer. Lots of options for drying. This particular press has IR, hot air, LED, and UV. So there's options for all different types of dryings. Koenig Bauer is the only manufacturer who makes their own dryer. A very unique feature in the press manufacturing industry.
Absolutely. If we could roll the next video. Right there, you're seeing our double delivery system, which we'll talk about in a minute. But Chris, why don't you talk a little bit about what we're seeing on the screen now?
Yes.
Qualitronic ICR?
So Qualitronic ICR, it's the ability to measure the sheet for register. And so the press will automatically register all 7 units without human intervention. Another feature that we show here is our System Brunner Instrument Flight. Instrument Flight is a software that collects data from our camera. Our camera measures every single sheet. Every sheet is measured. We send that data to the Instrument Flight software, and now that will measure and control the dot. Not the it measures ink density, it measures LAB, it measures all of the data that you need, but we will measure and control the dot. I'd be happy to explain that further after the show.
Yes, and here you're seeing a double delivery. And Chris, why don't you take us through that?
Yes, so a unique feature for Koenig & Bauer on all our repeater press models, whether it's small format, medium format, or large format, is the option to have a double delivery. Why do you need a double delivery? Well, our inspection systems not only measure for color, but they also measure for content. And so any defective sheets can be diverted into the first delivery. And so that means in the final delivery on the right-hand side there, we'll only take good sheets. And so that really is important for the next step. So when you take your good pile to whip in preparation for die cutting, it will only have good sheets, and so no waste sheets will be mixed up further down the stream.
Absolutely. When you're running large format presses, typically the runs are longer. You can do ultra short runs as well. That's why you need nonstop operation. That's why you need a logistics system to get the piles in and out of the press. You need AGV systems like you're seeing in the video before to get the piles through your production facility completely automatic and completely autonomous. So, Chris, a little bit about something special we have going on right now in the US, a press about to be installed?
Yes, so we have large format presses being installed around the world. A particularly interesting one for us right now is a customer in the United States. They have 11 printing units, they have a coating unit, and then it's followed by another printing unit. Some very unique configurations. Koenig & Bauer will discuss with you as your trusted advisor and create a configuration that is specific to you. This particular press configuration has a printing unit after the coating unit to apply a matte varnish over the top of a flood gloss coating.
Absolutely, and if we could run the last video, please, that'd be wonderful. So, we also have a die cutter called the iPress 145. It's the next video, please. Oh, no, it's coming up in a minute. Sorry, we have a little bit of delay here. We're going to be showing you our AGV system on the screen. Chris, you want to talk about that?
Yes, so with a modern day press room, having automatic guided vehicles has become quite popular. And the reason for that is because you do not need the human. And so the automatic guided vehicles can be programmed to bring substrate to the machine and also to take substrate from the machine, your finished products. Automatic guided vehicles are a popular feature within any modern day press room.
And right now you're seeing on the screen our iPress 145K Pro die cutter. It's a 57-inch die cutter. It's now stripping, blanking, and die cutting all in line. It has our cut-to-print register system. So there's 2 cameras at the top that measures the registration marks within the color bar and then aligns the sheet before it gets into the machine via a shuttle system unique to Koenig & Bauer. Chris, what are we looking at right now?
So this is the final step of the folding carton in our flatbed die cutter. Here, this is, as Eric had mentioned, the 145K Pro. The next step is folding and gluing to complete the complete packaging workflow. And of course, Koenig & Bauer have a solution for that. We have the Alias live on our stand. So in this presentation, we are showing you the All Pro 110 with a maximum output of an impressive 400 meters per minute. This machine is perfect all-rounder in terms of productivity, but also versatility. An important point for all our gluers is that we can tailor-make all of our gluers to your specific needs, and that's quite a unique feature from Koenig & Bauer. Cardboard and corrugated board can be processed through our All Pro 110, which has a minimal setup time when changing from job to job. Automatic machine settings, also increasing your productivity.
Yes, you're seeing that on the screen now. If we could go to the final video, we can conclude our large format presentation. So we also have, the biggest machines in the world, but We also have a Repeater 76. It's in our center in Radebeul, and we can show you the packaging workflow. Chris, why don't you take us through the 76?
Sure, yes. So we mentioned our large format presses, which is the largest press that Koenig Bauer offers. Now I take you to the smallest press, the Repeater 76. This is our small format press. This particular one is in our packaging center in Radebeul that we encourage you to go see. This is a 7-color and coater press. It has a host of automation, very similar to our 106X and our large format. All of our technology is across all of our platforms. It has an SIS system, which means our sensoric infeed. We have the ability to register the sheet through the infeed drum, and that allows us to go super fast without trips. Here you can see the same plate change that you saw on our 145, all plates off, all plates on in under a minute without any human intervention.
So here you see the 76. We started off by talking about our large format series, the 145 and 164. Koenig Bauer is the world leader in large format. We have innovative technology. Large format can do everything at the same speeds, make ready, throughput time as our medium and small format as well. So we can conclude the presentation, and thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Was